Welcome to the Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Our airport is a city-owned, self-sufficient enterprise fund, which means it doesn't use taxpayer dollars. We make most of our money from parking, fuel, airline fees, concessions, and rental of space in the terminal. We are the second largest hub to the world's busiest airline, American Airlines. 90% of all of our flights are American, but 20 different airlines fly from CLT. From here, you can see two key components in the airport's operation: the air traffic control tower and the jet fuel tanks. The FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, commissioned an environmentally sustainable air traffic control tower in April 2022. It is the second tallest ATC tower in the country at 370 feet, just a few feet shorter than Atlanta's. It replaced the tower that was built in 1979. There's quite a view from up there. Each fuel tank holds 200,000 tons of jet fuel. We keep enough fuel for a week's worth of flights. The airport operates them like a gas station, selling the fuel to the airlines. With thousands of airplane arrivals and departures a day, we sell a lot of gas. But it's not our largest source of revenue. The airport makes most of its money from parking. We have approximately 24,000 parking spaces, and parking brings in millions of dollars each year. Not everyone who flies from CLT uses the same part of the airport. Charter planes come and go from the Wilson Air Center around the clock. Many well-known residents of the area base their planes here, but Wilson also is home to corporate jets from Bank of America, Honeywell, and Lowe's Home Improvement. The Carolina Panthers, Charlotte FC, and Charlotte Hornets fly on commercial planes, but as a charter flight, so they also fly from Wilson. A North Carolina Air National Guard unit is attached to the airport flying C-17s. It's called the 145th Airlift Wing. When the president comes to Charlotte, Air Force One parks at the base. Charlotte Douglas is one of the busiest airports in the world by aircraft operations. About 70% of our passengers are what we call connecting passengers, meaning they fly in and back out of the airport without ever visiting Charlotte. We are one of the lowest cost airports in the country for airlines to operate. The cost per enplanement is a metric used to compare how much it costs an airline to operate at an airport. Our CPE is one of the lowest, if not the lowest, among U.S. airports. But that doesn't mean it costs you less to fly, since airline fares are not regulated. When most people say they are going to the airport, they are actually going to the terminal. This is where you go to take a commercial flight. Millions of customers travel from, through, or to our airport each year. Let's go inside. Local passengers make up almost 30% of flyers and enter through the ticketing lobby. As part of the approximately $3 billion Destination CLT capital improvement program, our lobby is in the midst of an expansion that will quadruple its size. The $600 million terminal lobby expansion project is the largest capital project ever at CLT. We opened the west side of the lobby in 2022, the third year of the project. When complete, the entrance road will be under a canopy and protect our customers from the weather, and our refurbished statue of Queen Charlotte will stand as a centerpiece in the expanded lobby. The Transportation Security Administration, or TSA, operates 5 security checkpoints at CLT. Every person who enters the secure area of the terminal must be screened. Unlike a lot of airports, at CLT passengers can reach their gate from any checkpoint, so it's not necessary to use the one closest to your concourse. This is helpful when the lines are long. Think of the airport like a mall. We, the city, run the mall, but we lease space to various partners. This is the atrium. The aviation department employs 700 people, but about 20,000 people work at the airport. They are employed by airlines, food vendors, retail shops, baggage handling companies, and more. Do you like Bojangles? How about Chick-fil-A? Some people fly through Charlotte just for a chance to eat these and other local favorites. Our terminal is the proud home of over 50 women and/or minority-owned businesses, and more than a dozen local spots like Bad Daddy's Burger, Wicked Weed Brewing, and Rhino Deli. These rocking chairs are part of what makes CLT special. We've had North Carolina-made rockers at CLT since 1997. Currently, we've got over 100 rockers in the terminal. Volunteers manage a USO military lounge in the terminal. This is a private place where active and retired military and their families can relax, grab a bite to eat, and even play some video games during a layover. Our terminal could double as an art museum. With nearly 24 works of art scattered around terminal and campus, it's easy to pass time touring the various exhibits. Most of our arts projects are done in partnership with the local Arts and Science Council, which is contracted by the City and Public Arts Commission to assist our public art program. CLT is unique in that we have just one terminal. It's broken into 5 concourses, which are kind of like wings off the main building. CLT has 114 gates total, which are where planes park for boarding and deboarding. Concourse A first opened in 1986 and underwent a first phase of expansion in 2018. This window has a digital address in each pane of glass. It adjusts itself to control lighting. This concourse has hundreds of self-charging chairs. You lay your mobile phone on the circle and it charges. Phase 2 of the project will open in 2024. The 10-gate addition will house Delta Airlines and 3 common use gates. Concourse B was one of the first 2 concourses built as CLT. It was renovated in 2019. Concourse C is the other original concourse built in 1982. Its renovations wrapped up in 2020. Concourse D is home to our international flights. You can go directly from CLT to nearly 40 international destinations. Some are seasonal and some are year-round. This area is a favorite destination for people with time to spare before a flight, as there is an amazing view of Uptown from the end of the concourse. Concourse E is our busiest concourse, serving more than 400 daily arrivals and departures. It houses regional jets operated by American Airlines affiliates. We refer to this as our regional concourse. 65% of all planes coming and going from CLT use this concourse. This concourse has as many arrivals and departures in one day as the Raleigh Airport has in a week. In April 2022, we opened a 34,000 square foot expansion of the concourse, adding space for efficiency and to prepare for jet bridges. It also features many of the same amenities found in other parts of the terminal. Regardless of which concourse a plane uses, all passengers who aren't continuing to another destination head to baggage claim. This is where you go to pick up any checked luggage and how you exit the airport. Thank you for your interest in Charlotte Douglas International Airport. We are a dynamic part of the region, driving the Carolinas forward, and we continue to develop an airport fit for the Queen City.